Okay, well, a massive welcome to everyone in Southern Africa tuning in to our weekly J-Fire call. I'm really excited to be here. My name is James Yates, and as you can hear from the accent, I am from Sydney, Australia. For the last 7 or 8 months, I've been based in Southern Africa, helping to pioneer this entire market, and we are very excited in terms of where it's at, where the growth is at. And over the next 20 to 30 minutes, I'm going to make this a short one and straight to the point for you today. I would like to walk you through an opportunity which has really changed the quality of my life and my partner Chantel's, but so many lives around the world over the last few years. You see, we've got to position today's webinar right back to the start. There are so many people not living their passions, not out there being fulfilled within their day-to-day activity, not accomplishing the things that we really should be doing in our time on this planet. And my question has always been, are you getting out of bed excited, ready to rock and roll every day with that passion? Because if you're not, why not? There are so many different opportunities out there that you can now identify online very, very quickly, and through trust of the relationships that you have with people, very, very easily can be led to the right possibility for yourself. But often we've got to be at the right place in our own lives to be looking. You see, most people are, not facing their own reality. Head in the sand revolution that we're in right now, where most people continue to do the same thing they've always done, and they continue to get what they've always got. And my story really starts almost 16 years ago. I was a performance coach working with elite athletes, some that went on to compete at the highest level in Australia. And, it was the reason I went down that path was because I was so passionate about not having to work a job. I saw my own father work mighty hard in his entire lifetime. Ever since I was a kid, I said there's got to be another way. So I thought fitness would be the ultimate way of being able to set up the rest of my life financially, and also give me more time to do the things that I love. You see, I'm a passionate musician. However, if I continue to go down the way that we've all been taught, then I would never have time to do those kind of things that I loved. Well, I was introduced to the world of home-based business and network marketing almost 15 years ago by a good friend's father, who said, you know what, James, you've got to find a way that's going to allow you to work smarter, not harder. And I went out on this journey looking for the best possibility. Well, I partnered with my first company for 11 years and got some level of success within that business. But for the last 6 years, I've been training people within this industry on how to gauge and ultimately achieve the ultimate level of success. Whether they're building an additional income stream part-time, whether they're out there, looking to diversify their current income streams, whoever it is, we know that this industry has so much to offer. Well, let me tell you how Jeunesse came about. About 19 months ago, my partner Chantel and I, who you can see in the photos here, were looking for a new opportunity within this space. We wanted to find the ultimate home-based business, and a business that would allow us to take a whole tribe of people with us. Well, we looked at about 30 opportunities, and based on all that experience we had, we knew exactly what we were looking for. And I can tell you today that the company you're here to see is the company we decided to partner with back in February last year. It's been a phenomenal ride. We've got to travel the world full-time since February last year. We've been able to see some amazing places, but most importantly, we've been able to work with people that are willing to make a shift in their own lives. And so if that is you today, be really clear on what you want to get out of this webinar, because you may be in a similar situation to where I was 18 months ago. You may be invited here to take a look at something and you're a little bit unsure with what this is all about, and that's totally fine as well. Hopefully over the next little while we'll be able to really paint the picture for you as to whether this is the right opportunity for you. It may not be, and that is totally fine as well. But if you're clear on where you're headed, and you know exactly, what the ultimate outcome is, what you're passionate about, it's going to be easy to find the right vehicle such as this one here. Let's just walk you through what we're going to be covering today. Firstly, we're going to be covering your partner. We're going to be talking about our company and whether it's a possible opportunity for you to partner with us. We're going to be talking about your solution, which is our product platform. Also, we're going to be talking about your team and your support around you to help you really maximize your results. And also, we're going to be talking about your opportunity, the ability to be able to partner up with us and really maximize your future. The thing we've got to really establish first is that there's a lot of people in the world that have really, discovered some phenomenal things, whether it's a great movie, whether it's a great restaurant, or just great life experiences through people that they like and trust. And we know the power of word of mouth, marketing and advertising has always been 5 times more powerful than the traditional forms of media and advertising that we see today. We're in a world today where we've just been over-marketed to, and so it's important to understand that, we're really going back to basics here, and what makes us so different here with what we do within the home-based business and network marketing profession is rather than paying out a huge amount of money to large corporations such as the advertising and the media kinds of corporations to get a product seen, what we do is we reward independent, individual people like you and I for moving a product from where it is right now to the end-line consumer. And the power of that is that if we've had a great experience, it allows us to very quickly, utilizing social media, share the power of whatever those results were from a product or service. Well, let's talk about our product and service and our company and our partner. Jeunesse was established 6 years ago, 6.5 years ago. In fact, we're actually coming up to our 7th birthday on the 9th of September. And it was established by these wonderful people here, Randy, Ray, and Wendy Lewis. Now, Randy has a phenomenal background in business, in software design. Wendy's background was also in mathematics. She was a school teacher. And you can see Wendy's son there, Scott, who's really the visionary and the chief visionary officer for Jeunesse in moving our company forward. It's really the legacy of the company. Now, here's the thing to really establish, how this all came about. Randy, was retired, retired businessman, very successful, Florida Businessman of the Year, had made huge amounts of money in his lifetime. In fact, one of the contracts that he'd created in the software space was bought by NASA for millions and millions of dollars. And so, basically what happened is Randy had a bad knee and he went to his stem cell doctor in Beverly Hills, a guy called Dr. Nathan Newman, who I'm going to introduce you to in a moment. Dr. Newman looked at his knee and decided that the best way forwards would be to help, basically utilize the knee recovery through stem cell treatments and stem cell therapies. And so what happened was Randy's knee got fixed, but through talking to that doctor in Beverly Hills, Dr. Newman mentioned that he had actually created a very unique approach to anti-aging using a stem cell technology also, and Randy got excited by that. So when they all met together in September 2009, they decided to partner up and really found Jeunesse. So Jeunesse was actually formed on the 9th of the 9th, 09 at 9 p.m. And we've won a huge amount of awards in such a relatively short period of time. What I love about Jeunesse is this really appeals to the entrepreneur, to the really successful business people, but also the first timers that may be looking to diversify their income, because there's a track record that's very impressive. We have seen Wendy Lewis become the most influential woman in direct sales not only once but twice in 2012 and 2015, and the significance of that is that this industry of home-based business is already worth $182 billion per annum, so to have the leading lady twice running our company is very impressive. Just this last week, it's been announced that Jeunesse has also been the only direct sales company listed in the Inc. 500 with a 790% growth rate over the last 3 years. We're the youngest company on the Direct Selling News ranking, list, which basically ranks all of the major companies within our space in terms of size and turnover, and we've become the 18th largest company in our industry. We're seeing a huge amount of things coming out consistently. In fact, this week also a second award to look at is the Stevie Awards, the American Business Awards, where we've picked up over 12 awards there. Now, Jeunesse hit $1 billion last year in only 6 years. That's really impressive because in this industry, it normally it's very rare for a company to do it under 20. A lot of companies that we've all heard about, have averaged 20, 22, sometimes 25 years to hit that $1 billion in annual sales. And we did it in 6, becoming the fastest company in the history of our industry to do so. So when you're looking to identify whether this is the right opportunity for you, I often talk about it this way. Jeunesse provides the opportunity of a startup without the risk of a startup because we're still so new, but we've also been able to accomplish a huge amount of results in a relatively short period of time. In fact, we operate in 130 countries. So if you're on the call and you know people outside of your home market, the great thing about this opportunity is you may be able to do business with them there as well. Our scientific advisory board is very impressive. So Dr. Nathan Newman, you see there on the left, was really the person that helped fix Randy's knee initially, but also has been a huge innovator in stem cell science. You've got Dr. Vincent Giampapa, who's led a couple of major scientific teams to Nobel Prize which has been very impressive as well. And then you've got Dr. William Amzalag and Donna Attar, who are very, very well known in the preventative and rejuvenation medicine space. So when you get the diversity of the science here, you can understand we're not just a one-trick pony. We're really focused on many different ways to help, people stay healthier for longer. So we're going to explain a little bit about that in terms of the solutions that we offer. Jeunesse has brought to market an exclusive youth enhancement system, a system that works synergistically together to help us stay younger for longer, both from the inside and out. I'm sure you will agree that anti-aging doesn't just happen from the outside, it happens very much from the inside. But the great thing about our product platform is every product has a unique story that you can see there, but they all complement each other. It's very rare if you went to a department store and you bought a serum that you would get a nutritional range with it, and vice versa. So that's the kind of way that we're talking about this here. What makes Jeunesse so unique, firstly, is that we've really created our own category here with youth enhancement. Rather than speaking skincare and nutrition and weight management, which are the categories we play in, we're talking about youth enhancement, which puts us really in our own league. I'm going to be walking you through 3 main products that are available right now in Southern Africa. And the concept with today's presentation is that I always believe that whether we're sitting at home right now or you're sitting with a group of people, we're only going to retain about 20 minutes worth of information. So I want to try to make sure I get really straight to the point here. And then if you've got further questions once you've seen today's presentation, go back to the person that invited you and they'll be able to really fill in the gaps. This is a bit like a puzzle being pieced together for you. The first product I want to talk about, which is our #1 selling product in Africa, is Reserve. Reserve is a product that's designed for well-being. You consume this by drinking it once to twice a day. This product is full of resveratrol, which is a very well-known antioxidant. In fact, what I would suggest you do is when you get off today's call, go and Google resveratrol and have a look at how many studies have been done on resveratrol for the body's general health and well-being. So the concept with Reserve is that it is full of great beneficial ingredients that we know are already good for us, but we're putting a blend together which provides the ultimate level of that resveratrol as well. So, what can we kind of expect from a product like this? Well, it's very, very good for health and well-being. It comes in as a fruit juice. We don't make any medical claims with these products. They are supplements, nutritional supplements designed to work in synergy with a very healthy diet. But the great thing about this is when you've got all of the right amount of antioxidants and nutrients in the body, that can start helping the body to really amplify optimal health. Now, in Africa, that's something that is very much sought after at the moment. And if you look at the market trends, really this is now is the time for wellness and nutritional supplementation in this marketplace. So you're able to provide both the opportunity to others to utilize these products, but also you're able to consume something that's designed for your general health and well-being. So, the benefits of some of the other ingredients here is we contain aloe vera and green tea along with all of the berries. Those kinds of ingredients are great for, general, essential fatty acids all the way through to even a bit of reduction in mind fog, I call it, when you start to actually find that you can think a little bit clearer. Those kinds of things are really good benefits as a result of taking something that's so good for you. We also have a product called Luminesse. Luminesse is the world's first adult-derived stem cell cosmetic line. It's designed to basically help talk to our stem cells and teach our stem cells to renew themselves organically. And the great thing about that is this is being a world first. It's been very well sought after, and it's allowed us to really utilize this product platform as our foundation to hit that $1 billion in annual sales that we just mentioned. So you've got the Youth Restoring Cleanser on the second to the left there, which is basically a product that you're going to be utilizing twice a day to clean the skin. It's a 3-in-1. Do you want to use 3 different products, or would you like to use one? The 3-in-1 is basically a cleanser, a toner, and an exfoliant. You then have your cellular rejuvenation serum that you put on, which is 85% active ingredients and contains 200 growth factors. And growth factors are basically the language that our stem cells speak to help them to renew. So imagine if you cut yourself and you started to see the scab form, that's your stem cells renewing themselves. Well, these products are really, speaking to our stem cells, helping their collagen and elastin production and all of the renewal kinds of things that our skin needs to stay looking as young as possible for as long as possible. You also lock in the serum then with your night repair if you're using it at night. That's a DNA repair. Huge amount of antioxidants contained in that product as well. Very, very good in terms of locking in the serum as well. You have a daily moisturizing complex which you use in the day. So again, a moisturizer that can help. It protects against the sun as well. And then you've got your ultimate lifting mask. My favorite product. You put it on your skin, you let it dry for about 30 minutes, and then you peel it off and it comes off like cling film. The great benefit of that product is it can pull all the deep impurities out to the surface level of the skin, but also it's able to give us a bit of a mini facelift. We have the Essential Body Renewal, which is designed for larger surface areas, and coming very soon to Africa, the product on your left, the Flawless Skin Brightener, is designed to really help bring out all of your radiance and really illuminate all of that as well. So very, very successful all-round range here, but every single product contains those active ingredients that are basically able to teach our stem cells to start to renew themselves as well. In terms of before and afters, after 30 days, we've seen this lady here. You look around her eye area. You know, look at the bags, the texture of the skin. She's glowing, and you can see a result from using the product very quickly. Now, we don't say that we're not going to go and claim that every single person after 30 days is going to get this exact result. What we say is that your stem cells will do what they need to be doing by utilizing this range. And the great thing about this is that it doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter how old you are, all skin types can benefit from this product line. You can also see the texture on this gentleman here. Look around his cheek area in the before and afters after 30 days. What I love about what Jeunesse does, though, is we also validate all these results with third-party clinical data, and we do two types of tests: a perception test, where people that have used the products are able to then be surveyed and really questioned in terms of how the product works for them. But also we do the clinical data that's in front of you that shows the before and after. So this lady, after only 56 days, has had a 65% reduction in the depth of her lines and wrinkles. So just think about this as an entrepreneur or someone that's looking at this as an opportunity for a moment. How would you like a product that can give you those kinds of results in a short period of time? This gentleman, again, you know, same kind of concept, more than 50% reduction in the depth of the lines and wrinkles. For those of you that are interested in the product side of this, you know, what would that mean for you if you're able to benefit from those kinds of products as well? Another product that's taken the world by storm is a product called Instantly Ageless. This is really the icing on the cake. I always believe that everyone should benefit from taking Reserve first to get the cellular health right in terms of being able to utilize, you know, your antioxidants and your nutrients. Then on top of that, we're also putting on our Luminous range, which is then teaching our stem cells to start to renew on a long-term basis. Plus, you've got then Instantly Ageless, which is a short-term result. We're in a world that needs instant gratification right now, and this is a product that can do that. So, by utilizing this product, it contains a key ingredient called argireline, which is proven that if you use it for 30 days or more, it can actually help reduce the depth of the lines and wrinkles by 30%. But also, this product is designed to be used for small, short periods, such as 8 hours. So you put this product, you dab it a little bit under the eye region or wherever you need a little bit of ironing out of the wrinkles, and this is going to help tighten, firm, and lift the appearance of sagging skin, and it is a phenomenal result. If you haven't seen the videos on Instantly Ageless, make sure you speak to the person that invited you here, and they will show you the benefits also. So you can see there's 3 products at the top there of the Youth Enhancement System that we have available readily to get to you the moment that you're interested or ready to get moving forwards. The products are dispatched in Southern Africa from our warehouse in Germiston and are delivered by our courier company Dawnwing within a few days. And the great thing about this, on top of these products that you see, is the company also has gone into some other areas. So just to walk you through very quickly these other products, we have our Zen Body down there on the bottom right. That product is a weight management system. What I love about this process is rather than you just replacing all of your meals with shakes, this is about helping you to balance your diet, eating healthy at the same time, and then helping to regulate different areas in the body that are going to help minimize cravings and also basically stop you having to eat as much food as well. We also have AMPM, which is a vitamin mineral supplement, very, very good for being able to put the body's biorhythm back into sync, helping people sleep better at night and wake up with energy in the morning. Nevo is a healthy energy drink using yerba mate and green tea as the caffeine rather than all the harsh chemicals we see in a lot of things. And over on the right there you see Finity. Finity is a very advanced product in terms of the technology used. It's based on a Nobel Prize that was won in 2009. They found that if you could lengthen the end of your DNA strands, called a telomere, you could basically help slow down premature aging. Now, Jeunesse has been able to buy the exclusive rights to those ingredients, so we have a product that is exceptionally impressive scientifically there. Those products are available only for those people that are members to utilize around the world where those countries have already had those products approved. But I think it's important that you understand, even being on the Southern African webinar, that we have an all-round approach here to the anti-aging and youth enhancement approach. So let's talk about how this all works. If you're interested in utilizing any of these products, or you're interested in looking at the business side, at the end of the day, Jeunesse provides you with an exclusive online shopping experience where you'll get access to your own website. You'll be able to purchase your own products anytime you wish. It's basically your own convenient shopping experience where you can get your own login and go in there and make those purchases, knowing they'll be shipped to your door within a few days' time. From a team perspective, you're going to get access to an amazing amount of people and resource, from company to the people that have brought you onto this call, and so much more. You see, when you look at what Jeunesse in Southern Africa is already accomplishing, it's all because of a very strong management team from the top down. We have our general manager based in South Africa. He looks after the region, Yates. On top of Jared, we also then have our regional director, Chris Cooper, who works from Asia at the moment, but comes over regularly. And then you've got your team. So the people that brought you onto this call, they are here and really providing you support with your own interest at heart. They want to make sure that you have all of the resources needed to become successful. So they'll provide you with all of the training, where to find, your logins to your back office and all of your resources moving forwards. You are only really as strong as the people around you. And I can tell you from working with Jeunesse for 18 months, you are in phenomenal hands. Not just from, just the one person that brought you here, but you're going to be introduced to a whole family and a whole community of people that are looking out for your success. You also have, most importantly, the opportunity to build this as a business. And so let's walk you through how that looks. To get started, it is only a 409 Rand investment. Obviously, very small amount for a business opportunity, but I think what's great about this is really, once you've got that 409 Rand, that gives you access to your exclusive online shopping experience. In fact, the first product package that you buy, once you've done that 409 Rand, you can get that product package less than the wholesale rate as a one-time offer. So make sure you do speak to the person that brought you onto this call about how you can get started effectively, and they'll guide you based on what works best. Those product packages that we have allow you to have a sample experience of the product all the way through to a comprehensive product experience. Now, in terms of the way that this works financially, there are 6 different ways that you can earn money. You can choose to participate in one, or you can choose to participate in all of those different ways, and it's really up to you to decide what you want to do to maximize your results. So I'm going to walk you through how this works now, and if you've got any questions, you can go back to that person that brought you on the call. So firstly, we've got the retail profit opportunity. You can buy the products at wholesale. You can sell them at retail. Allows you to get some cash in the bank, which is obviously important when you're starting to build a business. The second way of making money, again, another traditional way of doing business. When you actually start people off in the business, they can choose these product packages anywhere from a basic pack up to an ambassador pack. And if someone starts on any of those packs, you can make anywhere from $25 US, we're paid in US dollars, by the way, guys, all the way up to $250 US. So the concept here is if you can share with a couple of people, you could be making anywhere from $50 to $500 just from helping a couple of people to get started as well. The third way that you make your money is your team commissions. This is basically broken down where you're looking at 2 teams, a team on the left and a team on your right. To keep this simple for today, imagine you're that person on the screen there in the red, and you found a couple of people to get moving with you. What happens here is they will continue to build their own teams, and you will also continue to build teams with these guys as well. Every time the team on one side, let's say under the gentleman there, we'll say his name's John, every time under John someone purchases a product, you will see an accumulation of volume. Because we operate in so many different currencies around the world, in pounds, euros, rands, pullers, rather than speaking in all those currencies, we speak in our own currency, which is points, or CV, which is commissionable volume. Once you get to 600 points there on John's side, and then on Mary's side on the other, once you make 300 points on that side, which is an accumulation of everyone's purchases also, you will make a $35 team commission. Now, is $35 a lot of money? Well, I believe it's a lot in this business, because if you can do it once, you can do it multiple times. In fact, you can make up to 750 team commissions per week, which would equate to $26,250. I'm not here to say that everyone on this call is going to go and make that kind of money. What I'm saying is that you can make up to $26,000 in this part of the plan. But the clearer you are on why you're here, again, and that passion that you're looking to accomplish, the easier it is to identify what you need to be doing within the plan. The fourth way of making money is a leadership matching bonus. So the more people that you bring into the business in terms of utilizing the products, and then also the more that you develop your network, the more percentages you're going to get paid on top of what we've just spoken there. So I'm just going to break that down on this next slide by showing you this. So if you enrolled someone, let's say it was John again, you would be paid a 20% royalty on what John earns through the previous slide. 15% on who John brings in. You know, if that person then brings in someone else, that would be your third level. You'd be making 10%. So you can see there's a matching bonus of up to 7 levels in this part of the plan. What's impressive about that is the whole concept: if you help enough people get what they want, you will ultimately get what you want. So it's all servant-driven leadership at its best. Then on top of that, if you can build a customer-centric business where you're focused on finding 5 to 10 customers that just love the product, and I'm sure if you go back and look at the products that we spoke about already, that you will identify there may be some people that you already know in your networks that would be interested in these products. If you know 5 to 10 people that are interested in those, then you can ultimately make an additional 5 to 10% on level 1 back on this slide. So that means you would be making 25 to 30% level 1 rather than 20%. Then the sixth way to make money is once you get to the diamond level, which is someone that is, you know, built it up to a decent amount of sales volume throughout the entire team. 3% of the company's volume will be paid quarterly to qualified diamonds in this performance bonus pool. So, you know, the reason this is so powerful is because there's money at all the different angles of the plan. Again, if I talk about the experience that we've had in this industry, you know, where this really impressed myself was the fact that most companies don't seem to get the algorithm of all of these different ways collectively together and able to pay out this amount of money. I'm very impressed with what Jeunesse has been able to do to this point. And so you're looking at this at a great time because you've got the infrastructure set up in Southern Africa, you've got the support team there, general managers there, you've got customer service ready to go to support you as well. All you've got to do is start to build a business by identifying people that are interested in the products or the business opportunity, and then get them started utilizing the products from there. You can then get paid anywhere from helping people start through to helping them become successful, and then ultimately you'll be paid the highest rewards in this part of the plan as well. On top of, speaking about rewards, on top of the plan, there's also some great lifestyle rewards. So if you love to travel, the company offers some all expenses paid trips throughout the year if you hit certain requirements and levels as well. So I know a lot of the family that are on the call tonight are off to Orlando in just over 4 weeks' time for our annual conference, and some people have earned that all expenses paid as well. The great thing about Jeunesse is it's not all about, you know, just, you know, great products and great culture and, you know, a great amount of money that you can make. It's also about giving back to those that need it most. And if you look at Randy's background, he started off originally, you know, in a real rags to riches story. You know, he was underprivileged as a child. He always said, you know, I want to be able to give back to people that are less fortunate than myself. And Jeunesse Kids was born, you know, with a partnership there with Free the Children, which is fantastic. So we're building communities around the world, helping, you know, kids in need so that they have a phenomenal future ahead. So you can go to JeunesseKids.com to get a feel for what we're all about there. So if you summarize everything that we've got there, you know, you've got a phenomenal amount of timing within the African market, but also globally. You've got an opportunity to start with a company that's already got the track record, but is still right at the beginning. You've got the ability to utilize products that everyone wants, but no one has yet. And most importantly, you've got the ability to be rewarded for helping others to get what they want. If this is something of interest, I would really suggest you have a chat to the person that brought you onto this call. They'll show you how you can get started right away or answer any of your questions. As I mentioned before, this could be a little bit of a puzzle for you, piecing parts of this whole information together. And if it gets to the stage where you identify that, hey, I know where I'm going and this could possibly be the vehicle to help me accomplish my dreams and my goals, then I do encourage you, and I do also open our arms as a company and as to say, hey, we're here to support. Thanks so much for tuning in on your Monday night. I hope you enjoyed the information tonight, and I look forward to speaking to all of you very soon. Thanks, guys.